Hi guys, in today's tutorial we're going to be going over how to set up your file to enhance your layout using neon yellow. This document contains vector artwork and raster images, so we'll change those one at a time. We're going to start with the vector artwork in the document. Now before we can replace the yellow with neon yellow, we'll need to create a new swatch. Go to the swatch palette in the top right corner and select New Color Swatch. Color type should be Spot. Color mode CMYK. And we're going to make this color 100% yellow to maintain the consistency of our layout. Now we're going to name this swatch Neon Y, capital N, capital Y. That way the Fiery Command workstation will know where to apply the fifth color neon. Alright, so you can see that the Neon Y is added to our swatch palette. Now we could go through each individual element and change it from yellow to neon yellow. Or we can change it all at once by replacing the yellow color swatch. Now since we're using InDesign, that does make it a bit easier. Select your yellow color swatch in your swatch tabs and click on the little garbage can to delete it. Now instead of deleting it completely, we're going to replace it with neon yellow. Click on the drop-down menu and select Neon Y. So what we've done is replaced anything that was yellow with neon yellow, including strokes, type, and solid vector artwork. Now we need to edit the images. Go to your Links panel, right-click, and select Edit Original. That's going to take us into Photoshop where we can add the neon yellow element. Now you can see we've already added some graphics into this image, pumped up the jersey, and added a logo on the helmet. Now I've created a mask to isolate only the yellow parts that we want to affect. We'll come back to that later. Now before we add the neon yellow, we're going to merge the layers together, minus the mask. Click on the top right of the Layers panel and select Merge Layers. Now we're going to make sure that the color mode is CMYK before adding the neon spot channel. Now we're going to go to the Channels tab and add the new spot channel. Click on Channels, click on the top right, and click New Spot Channel. We're going to name it Neon Y with a capital N, capital Y. And we're going to keep the color yellow to maintain a consistent look of our design. Now to activate our mask selection, right-click on the mask and select Add Mask to Selection. Now you can see only the yellow parts of our design are highlighted. Now make sure you click on the artwork layer before clicking the Channels tab. Select only the yellow channel, then go to Edit and Cut. You can also use Apple X as a shortcut. Now you can see we've only removed the yellow that we wanted to. The arms, the football, the face, that hasn't been touched. Now back in our Channels tab, click on the Neon Y. Then go back up to Edit and select Paste Special, Paste in Place. You can also use Shift Apple V as a shortcut. Now what this is going to do is it's going to place the yellow exactly where we took it from, so we don't need to worry about it shifting. So now with the yellow in the Neon Y channel, deselect and save your image. We're going to save it as a PSD. We're going to add neon to the file name to know that we've encoded this with neon yellow. And we're going to make sure spot colors is selected. Now back in InDesign, we're going to update that image. Now you'll notice in the preview panel that it has a little trouble reading the file. That's fine, we know the neon yellow's there. Now that we've updated the first image, we'll do the same thing to the second. Go to your Links panel, right-click, and select Edit Original. Again, we've modified this layout slightly to enhance the yellow presence. And we've also created a mask, which we'll use to select only the yellow we want when creating the new channel. Now before we add the neon yellow, we're going to merge the layers together, minus the mask. Click on the top right of the Layers panel and select Merge Layers. We'll double check to make sure the file is set in CMYK. Then we'll go to our Channels tab. We're going to create that new spot channel. Now we're going to select the yellow information using our mask. We're going to select our artwork layer. We're going to go back into the Channels tab. We're going to pull that yellow out of the yellow channel using Apple X or Cut. Then we're going to paste that information on the neon white channel layer. And we're going to paste it in place using Paste Special. You can also use Shift Apple V as a shortcut. Now we can deselect our artwork and save our file. Again, we're going to save it as a PSD. We're going to add neon to the file name. And we're going to make sure the spot colors is selected. Back in InDesign, we'll update that link, and then we're ready to save. Again, noticing that the preview panel doesn't really know how to read that file, that's fine. Alright, just one last look, confirming that everything is now set in neon yellow, then we can export. Select File, Export, or use Apple E as a shortcut. We're going to add neon to the file name to call out that we've added neon 5th color. We're going to save it as a PDF. And we're going to use the preset PDFX4. Now, since we're using a templated file that will be die cut, we don't need to add marks or bleeds. Now that we've saved our file, we're going to confirm the presence of the neon yellow. Open using Adobe Acrobat. Now on the right panel, you'll see some tool options. Now if you don't see Print Production, you can add it using the Tool tab. Click on Print Production, then click on Output Preview. When you click on Output Preview, you'll see the process plates and a spot plate. Now if you mouse over the layout, you'll see the total coverage change from area to area. Now to confirm the presence of the neon yellow, click the box on and off a few times. Now that we're satisfied the neon's where it's supposed to be, we're ready to print our file. Enjoy!